So let's take a look at our mallets here. I have here a xylophone, and we have natural bars on the bottom, and then our keys up here. We have our accidentals. Accidentals with sharps and flats. So sharp meaning going up a half step, flat meaning going down a half step. Playing the mallet instruments, it's always important to think about sound first. Now, it all depends on what piece of music or what sound you are going for, but the generic sound, a really good sound, is usually to play in the middle of the bar or right where the resonators are. What you kind of don't want to play is what we call the nodes. The nodes is where the string goes through. The middle of the bar, the nodes. Now you can play on the edges. It has a pretty good sound, but not as beautiful as the center. The reason why I want to play the edges is if there's a quick little passage that I can play, we'll play towards the edge, distance, keeping everything close to you. All right, let's get to playing here. So we're going to play a C major scale. C major scales are a generic scale. I'm going to show you a lot of information about it, but they all apply to the other notes and stuff. So here's 2 notes here, 2, and then 3. Now, how do I know where C is? Well, I'm going to find the 2 and go to the left, and that's where C is. Knowing your alphabet's important here too. So the musical alphabet goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then repeats itself A, B, C, D, F, G. So here's C, and if I go up, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, then C, and then so forth, it repeats. Now, I need to put some numbers into this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is octave, and then octave meaning between the same note, just either up or below. But for this case, we'll just call it 8. You can also call it 1 as well. Now, for this scale, it comes with a formula. If you know the formula, you can start any of these notes, any note, with the same formula, you get a something major scale. Okay, so we're going to do C major scale. Now, in order for you to know these formulas, you need to know half step and whole step. Half step is basically 2 notes very close to each other. So here's a half, half, from here to here's a half, here to here's half. These are always halves, these are always halves. Now, if I have 2 halves, they go up to a whole step. So 2 halves, here's 1 half, here's another half, that's a whole. Now I need to know this formula for major scale. It goes like this: whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. It's like a telephone number. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Call legal help, right? Okay, so we're going to go from whole step, whole, whole, then our half, and then whole, 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 half. Let's see what that sounds like. Major, happy. And like I said, you can start that formula anywhere and you get a major scale. All right, natural minor. So we're going to use the same as C major scale, but we're just going to alternate to get a C minor natural. Now, let's think about the formula. So we have a whole, then a half, then a whole, whole, half, whole, whole. Now, we can think of that way, or we could flip the script and remember those numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a certain pattern: flat 3, flat 6, flat 7. Flat meaning going down a half step. So if I take the C major scale and I remember my 3, 6, and 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I go flat with them, meaning going down a half step with all those notes. So I'm not going to play that note E natural. I'm going to play E flat. I'm not going to play A. I'm actually going to play A flat, and then B. I'm not going to play B. B flat. Let's see what this sounds like. Very cool sound. Natural minor is not the only minors. We have actually 2 more minors. The next one is a harmonic minor. It's the same pattern as natural minor. The only difference is you're taking that 7th note and making it a natural or a raised 7th. So here we go with our natural minor. We're going to find the 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. I'm not going to play this B flat anymore. I'm going to raise it up to B natural to get this half step here. And now we create our harmonic. So I'm avoiding this B flat. Here we go. C harmonic minor. So the next one is C melodic minor. Now melodic minor, it's a little tricky, but once you understand, you'll be okay. So ascending, yes, meaning going up, it's one way. Descending is a different way. That's the trick to melodic minor. So ascending, it starts like a natural minor. You have the first three notes, C, D, E flat, or flat 3, and then the rest of it is actually major scale style. F, G, A, B natural, and C. But then you descend. This is where it gets a little weird, but you descend as a natural minor. C, B flat, A flat, G, F, and then you finish off like a minor. So when you descend, you're basically playing natural minor, going down. When you ascending, you're playing C major, but the only difference is it's E flat, or the third is flat. So here we go, melodic minor. Ascending, descending, let's put that all together. Harmonic minor and melodic minor. What are those? Well, harmonic, meaning harmony, is basically playing multiple notes at the same time. Harmony. Melodic minor is playing the melody or a singular line, something that you can sing to. Now let's put all four scales together. So here's C major scale, C natural minor, C harmonic minor, C melodic minor. There you go. Here's a fun little exercise that I do before I play mallets and just warming up in general. I do this major frenzy. So I start in one scale, C major, I go up an octave, and then I move up a half step to the next scale, C sharp, and I go down, and then I move up a half step to D, and then so forth. I'm just moving and moving in a little pattern. So here we go. C major first, to C sharp, to D, to E flat, to E natural, to F, to F sharp, to G, to A flat, to A, to B flat, to B natural.